Hey guys, Ben here, Geelong Cable Locations. So I'm out on site today and I want to do a video to show you a gas pipe that got hit, but to show you from the contractor's point of view. We always see these incidents that happen. I'll put on Facebook. Everyone talks about you always get dog fitting plans. They should have got dog fitting plans. They should have got a certified locator out. All this stuff that everyone that you assume the contractor did wrong. But for once, I've been able to hear from the contractor what they actually did, what they tried to do beforehand to avoid hitting any services, what they actually did when they did the job, and why the service still got hit. So let me walk you through the job and show you what's happened, why the gas pipe still got hit, and what they did to try to avoid it. Come have a look. So they're just redoing the water main along the street. You'll see they've got the temporary feed along there at the moment. They've already done a fair bit along here. So in Geelong, and in a lot of areas in Western Victoria, the gas company come out for free. If you call the gas company and ask them to come and locate the gas pipes, they'll come out for free and they won't charge you, and they'll locate the gas from the gas main in the street and the gas from your meter to the street. So if your meter is next to your house, then it's all good. If the meter is at the front of your property, then they won't find the service from the gas meter to the house. They will find everything from the gas meter to the street and the gas mains as well. So they've called the gas guys. The gas guys have come out and they've located all the gas in the area. And let me show you this meter over here. So you see in the corner, just there. So there's the gas meter just there, and the gas guys have found that meter, there's a trace wire on it, and they've got it going out to the front here. So that's out of the way. They've gone and located all the other gas services along the street, and all the other services along the street there, and made sure there was nothing in the way, so they could then dig down and do their works. The guys have come down, started digging, they've actually bored along here, so you'll see underneath the car there, they've gone and cut into the water main there. They've bored through, and all of a sudden, over here, bang, they've hit a gas pipe right there, a gas service. So they found a gas service, a plastic gas service going across the road. They've hit it, and the gas has gone everywhere and been a bit of an issue. So in there is where the gas pipe was, and the gas pipe was running that way there, along that way. So they're digging along this way, they're digging along here, and the gas pipe they hit was running along that way there. And it didn't make sense to them, because it's not those units, because those units are getting fed along the front there, that way. It's not this house here. This house here has been fed up to the front that way there. It's not those units over there. They've been fed across the road. So the gas guys have come out and they've clamped it off. They've stopped the emergency, and then they've had to try to work out what's going on. Where is this gas pipe coming from? And they've determined that the gas actually goes across the road. So see how we've got these relatively new units or townhouses that are there. Well, before they were there was an old house here in the area, and their gas meter was underneath the fence there on the other side of that fence. That is where the gas meter was. And what they've done when they've gone to and built these, they've taken the old gas meter away, but they haven't. And all they've done is capped it off at the property. They haven't capped it off at the main. They've just left it active. So the pipe that was going under the road through there was still active. It was still a live gas pipe, and it was only capped off at the house only. So of course nobody knew, and it wasn't on the plan, of course, because gas services aren't on plans. Why would they want to do that and help us out? Anyway, a little dig to the gas company. No one knew it was there. And this is what I mean by when I say a pipe is unavoidable. They're digging up along through here. How are they going to know that there's a gas pipe right here? So the argument that came forward is, and why I've come out here, is they've said, can you locate it for us? Can you find it? So I've come out with so gas pipe wasn't not locatable, no trace wire on it, just a plastic pipe. So I've gone through with the ground penetrating radar, and you'll see my pink marks just there. Wasn't the best locate in the road, the area we're in at the moment in Geelong. The soil was not the best condition, but I have been able to find it in the footpath and in the grass there. So yes, I was able to find the plastic pipe. It's a real small pipe, but yes, I was able to find it. But what I've explained to them is that, the question was, well, can you find all of them for us? The ones we don't know. And the problem that I try to explain to them is that we can't. There are ways of doing it, but it's not economical. I knew to look right at that spot, and that's why I was able to determine it. I also had to look another 10 metres that way and 10 metres that way, and there were a lot of other areas that could have been pipes, could have been rocks, could have been tree roots, could have been a whole lot of other things. If you know where ground penetrating radar works well is if you know something's in the area, you can then go down and really pinpoint it and try to find it. If you don't know something's in the area, then you're searching for a needle in a haystack, and you could just be, potholing a heap of spots, marking a heap of different things out without knowing that it's definitely it or not. So, give you a better picture, this is where they're working. So see the whole way down that street? The whole way down, you're not going to see, you can just see the end. Whole way down there. It doesn't make sense for me to walk along with the ground penetrating radar the whole way up the street to try and find a little plastic gas pipe, because I'm not going to be able to find it. If I know there's one in a particular area, then I will be able to find it. All the others, I'll be marking spots everywhere with rocks, tree roots, all sorts of stuff. If the soil was good condition in this area, then I'd say, it's maybe worth a go. But when the soil was shit, then it's just crazy. So this is one of those sort of incidents where there's really not much I could have done to avoid it. No one knows there's a gas pipe there. How would you know there's a gas pipe there? Why on earth, how would you know that there's a gas pipe that's been capped off at the house and not at the main? You'd think that, why don't you dig up the road and cap it off the main? Someone's just being lazy, I reckon. Maybe what do? Every time you come across a new block of units, do you search around to think, is there a gas pipe here? Has it been capped off? Has it not been capped off? What's to go? I don't think there's much you can do. I think you just go ahead and do your works. If you come across something like that and you hit it, an incident like this is what I call an accident. There's not much that could have been done to avoid it. Actually, I've got a couple of locators that watch my channel. Guys, if you guys watching, have you got a better idea? Tell me what you would suggest. I've said to them, you can do 3D. We could do a 3D scan, go through the whole lot and do a 3D radar of it all. But again, you're looking a couple grand at least to do that. And the results in the shit soil conditions, there's really not much you can do. So often you'll see us put on Facebook of incidents that happen, and we'll put on there that they should have got diaphragmatic plans, should have got a certified locator out on site, should have potholed it, should have done all this sort of stuff. But it's good to come out to a job site and see the other side of the coin, find out from the contractor, what did you actually do to try to avoid the incident? Did you try to get locators? Did you get locator? What did you do to avoid that gas pipe being hit? Often we never hear this side of it. We always hear of the incident, of where it occurred, but you never hear from the other side from the contractor's side to see what they actually did beforehand. So it's good. That's why I thought I'd do a video to show you this one, because it's good to see that they did actually do everything they could to try to avoid hidden services. There are some contractors out there that are doing a good job. They're trying their best to go home alive and do a nice job. That is about it. I hope you're all having a lovely day, and we'll talk again soon.